Hello and welcome back everybody to Moonstone Island, now featuring hydration. Thank you for joining me. If you like the video, please consider liking, subscribing, joining Copeland Place. Thank you so much. We're getting freaking hooked up on the rain right now. This is the second day in a row it's rained. Also, I don't know if they're working at the conservatory today. I should have bought more eyeberry seeds yesterday, but I'll live. Thank you all for joining me. I'm recording this immediately after the last one. I wanted to keep going. I wasn't done yet. But I did get water and tea. So I'm absolutely fully hydrated. I am more dripping wet than my eyeberries today on this beautiful rainy day. As a Washingtonian, the rain's very important. I think, to me and every other Washingtonian, it's just like, we live with rain. And for the rain, we trade that to live in a very beautiful place. That being said, I'm so sick of living in Washington. I will go live in the desert where it never rains. I do not care. The only problem is the desert, they have no water. And that's causing them to not be able to function. And that's something that would scare me, making my home somewhere that has those problems. But I can also make hope for the future. It's still land. I don't know. I think maybe I would live in Arizona, but it's also a crazy state. Maybe New Mexico would be cooler. I'd love to live in New Mexico. Very beautiful state. That being said, I've actually never been. I've just seen pictures. And suburban New Mexico is definitely not super gorgeous. Not miserable, but definitely not super gorgeous. Let's go see if Guyana and Ophelia are in the shop. Also, we missed everybody's birthdays. I completely have spaced on looking at the birthday lists. Oh, they are open today. It's Rowan. We don't buy the seeds here. Why do I always make that mistake? Oh, I should have just talked to them though. And last episode we figured out jokes are the way to go. And I couldn't be more correct. Don't ever give seeds to me or Ophelia. We can propagate them and sell them at the general store. Did she say don't? Or am I crazy? I just wanted to talk. I was like, what am I doing? Why is she already our friend so quickly? Seems like the hardest person to win over. You only have the greenhouse upgrades. Do you guys sell different things? No, you guys sell the same things. It's kind of weird. It'd be kind of cool if they each had an exclusive item every day. I mean, maybe not every day, but it's when Guyana's working, one of the items, when only Guyana's working, one of the items is missing, or vice versa. So Rowan does work on Saturdays. I think I caught some sun yesterday. Dude, it rained all day. And it's raining all day again today, even though it's the middle of summer, which just is super lucky. We did try the experience fertilizer, and those should have grown with the experience fertilizer. But none of them are actually giving me the boost. I'm confused how fertilizers work. And thusly, unless I want to buy a ton of them. But I don't think they did anything. Let's do it. Let's actually commit to buying some. Let's buy 50. We'll get 50 more eyeberries. It's only 50,000 XP. Or no, it's not even 50,000. It's 50 or 5,000? No. Actually, that's fine. Okay, yeah. 50 is fine. Sorry that took me so long. I was struggling there. Eyeberry seeds greatly boost the XP of a spirit. And we'll get 50. So this is going to be a smaller batch. With that, I also would like to buy some hot air fruit seeds. We'll buy 50 of you as well. Now these, come to think of it, actually, will probably be best to actually use the healing fertilizer on. Right? Because with this, they will heal for more, and healing for more on every turn, especially in combat, is good. So I'm happy I did this. Hang in there, I believe in you. Really, man? Do I look that bad? Cleo, hello. Gotta talk to you. Also, we blew all of our money. And, that's a little annoying. Also, she said loquacious? Or loquacious? I believe. Which I don't know what it means. But it's a big word. And I've heard it before. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it right. You know, okay. Certain people, maybe one of you guys down in the comments will relate to this. But do you struggle to pronounce words, or has it always been that you can just pronounce a word if you ever have heard it? Because to me, if I've ever heard a word spoken by someone that actually knows how to pronounce it, it's, you know, it's not hard to pronounce. Also, you can double place fertilizers, which is really annoying, so you have to go really slow. Because the cursor in this game is not linked to your mouse. At least correctly. You can't aim directly beneath yourself. You can aim on the sides of yourself and do like a full 360. So like, okay, so if I stand here, I can get all of these. So, it's not, okay. You just gotta learn how to do it. Also, I have the like make your own kind of music song stuck in my head for some reason, and it's not my favorite one to have stuck in my head, if I'm being completely honest. It seems like it'd be up my alley. I love some good funk. Not even funk, but that's more like soul-y. Okay, we used them all. Okay, beautiful. We may have only used like 49. So I'm going to make sure every single one I place is on top of the fertilizer. And hopefully they all get some kind of boost. I just want to quantify if this is even worth it. I know we spent like what was a huge amount of money. But I think at the end of the day it will be worth it. We have like 10 spots left in our spirit barn. So I did mention last episode I wanted to upgrade our spirit barn. Look at me actually remembering what happened in the last episode. I could watch the end of the episodes before I record. We did just miss it by one. And so I'll put that away at some point. I am learning how to place down the fertilizers. It's not the worst thing to do now that I've got the hang of it. And we will have, I think, everything we need as far as... Oh, I wasted a fertilizer. At least I think I wasted a fertilizer. I don't think you get affected, or like a double effect, by putting down 2. Because we put down some on that last crop of eyeball berries, and I do not think we had any that have a boosted XP value. And maybe it's only like a % chance. So it's not actually like, oh, you always get an XP boost, but only occasionally. I don't know. Can you? No, you cannot stand on top of sprankless. Are we almost there? We're almost there. And now down with our hot air fruit seeds. So now, okay, this is the best attempt at farming I have done. And the reason for it was, I was like, if I were to decorate, this is something I thought of while I was making tea. If we were to make an upgrade to our farm, like aesthetically, I think making a farm would be an easy one for me. I'm just not a very good aesthetics person. Let's just get that out of the way first. So I think that making something that like a farm would be very easy, because at the end of the day it needs to be functional. And then we can just have like paths connecting. Like I can make that work. Again, if you watched my Minecraft tour, which by the way, you absolutely should. It's a banger of a video. 20-minute watch, you get to look at a really cool looking Minecraft world. Even if you don't like Minecraft, it's more me rambling. Which I don't know, if you'll watch this, that video is pretty cool, I think. Then again, Moonstone Island, Minecraft are very different games. I love Minecraft. I mean, it's my favorite game of all time. I wonder what the most popular answer to that question is. What is your favorite video game of all time? I think a lot of people will say Minecraft for my generation. I go, okay, well that must be the majority. But if you ask millennials, it is just or they will just say Final Fantasy VII. I swear. That's like the default answer. You ask Gen Alpha, we love Fortnite. We love Fortnite. I mean, they get it tattooed on their faces all the time because it's so important to them that the love of Fortnite runs deep in the Gen Alpha community. If not just like some terrible iPad game, maybe Roblox, which I think is crazy that like I am too old to have played Roblox, but I was right there on the cusp as a youngin'. Like, I remember maybe 3rd grade, kind of the age when I found out about Minecraft. Actually, yes, it was. It was 100% the year I found out. No, 4th grade was the year I found out about Minecraft. 3rd grade, I found out about Roblox. There was 2 kids, Aditya and Anthony. Yeah, Aditya and Anthony. And they played Roblox. And they, honestly, Aditya and Anthony were, I didn't realize this until I, grew up, but Aditya and Anthony were the greatest bromance of all time. Those dudes, like, they had sort of other friends, but Aditya and Anthony were just like a singular unit. I only went to elementary with them. I don't know what happened to either after that. But that is actually very funny. Normally people didn't just kind of whoosh like that. But yeah, like no one knew them that well except Aditya and Anthony. And they played Roblox together. It wasn't even blocked on the school computers at the time. Like these kids were just playing it on the school computers and they just said it was like an educational game. And that's why I think they kept it really hush. And they didn't like tell a lot of kids about it. Because I think they knew it needed to be blocked. But they were so early, they didn't want to tell anyone. Also, the game looked rough back then. We're talking like the noob skin, like the yellow-headed kind of Lego character looking thing. And they were just probably playing like obstacle courses or I feel like they played a shooting game, like a game where you had to like kind of shoot. Like you just like clicked on people essentially, but at the end of the day, it was basically a shooting game. I could have been wrong, but I thought it looked very weird. They also were playing a game where you went down a slide one time. And I was like, oh, it must just be like, my generation at that time was playing cool math games. And I wish I would have found out about it. I wonder what other games I was playing in 3rd grade. I don't know, nothing good, honestly. Nothing I remember that like sticks out in my mind. I was playing a lot of Flash games probably at that time. Also, were we already at the end of the day? What the heck happened? I mean, I guess I must have just been really unproductive. Where is my... Oh, I hate when it spawns here. I don't even want to deal with this. I think I made a ladder plant, but it probably died. I'm really hoping we find a way to traverse walls at some point, because it would be such a cool ability. If it is just ladder plants and the wand, I can live with that, but I think it would be cooler if there was a better way. Though, come to think of it, I was saying how, like, the next temple we find will probably get the ability to climb up and down walls. Kind of the first dungeon gave us that by, they first give you the wand and then immediately give you a bunch of ladder plant seeds. Which is very obviously telling you, like, hey, this is how you climb up walls. Dang, I just realized that, and it's 100% true. So then what's the third ability we're going to get? The ability to cross gaps? No, because that's like the balloon. Or the glider, realistically. I don't know what that final traversal skill is. That's actually really interesting. I need to remember I have the flippers. The flippers make are absolutely game changers. Like, this island went from unnavigable to perfectly navigable. Also, navigable. Now, there's your vocab word of the day. Love that one. Also, I believe the Moonstone's right there. I might be crazy. I did also just realize, if you chop down the trees, and I think maybe also the grass, you can reduce the light levels. And it was right there. I'm absolutely cracked. But yeah, is it now dark? Guys, wait. Can we just make the top of this island like really dark real quick just to see? Yeah, it's just my light now. Oh, cool. Okay. So same with the fire islands, probably. Do we have a capacity? Yes, we do have a capacity. So I will ignore you for now. Sorry, capacity. If we do see like long arms, we should grab him. I guess I've already done all my exploring for this island. Did I get the regens? Pretty much. Oh, maybe it just only regenerates back slowly. If I wanted to catch, so I did learn, not really I learned, but so much that like we know that enemies don't respawn unless you take them out. So you always have to be proactive if you want like stuff to keep respawning. Found a dungeon, which is cool. Sadly, it's not too feasible for us to take it on. I kind of want to look inside, but we're just going to get ourselves into trouble if we do that, won't we? We also have the eye berries. They're not eyeball berries, they're just eye berries. That makes them sound like they're a mixture of iPhones and blackberries. I found the Moonstone. I'm cracked at finding Moonstones, y'all. Look at that. I got an eye for detail. We don't have you, but level 33 scares me just enough for me to respect him. Let's take the teleporter. We have like 20 seconds left of this day, which is wild. Very, very, very short day. As far as like the recording time went. And we can't swim across this, so we're gonna have to make bridges probably. And I don't have any stone on me. So you know what that means. Also, where are we? Holy smokes, we are out there. Okay, I just had a thought, right? If we want to go to a dark island, dark type island, not an island that is dark, like we made that electric island, but a dark island, we should go to one, probably in the immediate cardinal directions, because if we're going by what is the furthest from the main island, unless it's like a radial map, moving cardinally will mean the lowest possible level for them. And I imagine they're only way out there, because we've only ever seen them at like the edge of the map. They're not close to the center for sure. Sorry. Ooh, farming. No. Crop selling? No. I still have not looked at the recipe. That's very silly of me. Should we get this? Like, it would save us money. It would actually save us a good amount of money. You just buy out like a ton of seeds at the start of the season, especially for something like pinwheel flowers. This is better than I thought. And then we can maybe just do this tree. I don't know if I really want to focus on crafting, but we'll see. Make much. No, we didn't make much progress. We made no progress today. Wow. We've never gotten any fights. Also, oh, we only missed Farrah's birthday. As soon as birthday's the 16th. Oh, we should ask Cleo on a date. God dang it. I'm so mad. Hey, it's Ed, my official spirit requesting letter. I had a lot of time to think about it, and I've always had a particular interest in electric spirits. I think those seem like a robot. How do they evolve in that way? So, okay. He wants long arms, I think. Which is very funny because we were just spent like all day on one. Farrah, summer 14. Why did no one send me a letter then too? Don't spend all your money at the tavern. Spend it. Farrah's cool forge. Handmade tools are better than beer. But if you buy my tools, I can also buy more beer. Okay, cool, Farrah. That's a little worrying, but whatever. She's just like, buy tools, I need more. I've also bought like a ton of tools from you, Farrah. Like, I've almost cleaned you out. Also, cool slime. For some reason, I just read that as codeine. It's not even close, but codeine is a opiate. And don't do it. It's in cough syrup, prescription cough syrup. It's just a very, very odd one. Never seen it in real life. It's pretty illegal in the US. Actually, it's super illegal in the US. Our spirit board's looking rad. I'm kind of tempted to organize. Everyone doesn't work on Sundays, so let's not. I was about to say, let's go talk to Paolo. And he can bring us what we want. Not what we want, but a new part of our barn. I wonder, I didn't look at the grow time on my new seeds. Do I still have them in my inventory? No. I actually put them away. I'm so well organized. I keep just wanting to go back out and exploring. Let's go to, come to think of it, let's go to this dungeon right there. Quickest way there's just going to be flying straight there. I was like, how do I do this? I do kind of like the teleporters, especially in the early game. It gave me kind of a strategy for getting to like different points, but at this point it's just like, just take the dang glider. That's not totally true, I guess. I just don't want to go to the outer islands right now. Though last episode I did talk about doing something very dumb to catch a dark type spirit. And I don't know if I want to just not do that. Like, it seems like just so irresponsible, and I don't think we'll catch one. Wait, I don't need a dark type spirit resource. I need an ice type spirit resource, which we still haven't found a way to get. What am I talking about? Give me a dang meditate at this point. I don't really need either. I don't really know which one I want to pick. Also, I'm gonna fight this guy, because bosses, again, always worth fighting. Mumbleweed, I kind of wish we had a Mumbleweed with better typing, because being weak to poison is just not great. None of you are weak to poison, you are gonna actually resist it. What I'm gonna play is the most nasty turn I can. Double Spore Plus. You all die. No, not all of you. But almost all of you. That's crazy. That's like just such a ridiculous play. And we have Ivy here if we want to play it. None of you are going to be weak. Nice. And let's go with Bash. Yeah. No one wants to be poisoned. And there we go. Gosh. I love the upgrades we made to the deck. I'm so embarrassed we didn't make them earlier. Also, retain cards essentially give you an extra draw. It's not like you have to worry about your hand getting too big. So maybe I should be doing it more. So I need to keep using that card whenever I draw it. It's too much of a bop, if you will. Oh, shoot. I thought I had two, but I only had one. Doesn't matter, we got him. Poison Spirit Egg, our first one, if I'm right. Also, beating him gave us like as much as 1.5 eye berries, which I think makes the eye berries better. Realistically, I know I have 100 of them right now, so I feel like I'm walking on sunshine, but I feel like it's right. Nothing. Sorry, Mr. Magic Man. Someone's wanted to just say Music Man, but this ain't Five Nights at Freddy's. This is Moonstone Island. Music Man is a character in that game. Have I talked about my strange fascination with Five Nights at Freddy's? So I didn't grow up really liking Five Nights at Freddy's. It was a little late on me. I think it was the same with Roblox. It's that like generation after me that really loved it. But then I watched Five Nights at Freddy's theory videos, kind of like as a joke, because I thought they were like funny how like ridiculous the lore became. Like I remember when the first one came out, I remember playing it and being like, cool, nice. I get this. It's pretty scary, and I don't really like the jump scare horror games. They're just not really my thing at this time. And then I learned about the lore like 3 years later, and I'm like, oh no, this game's ridiculous and hilarious, and genuinely kind of scary. There are parts of that game that are kind of terrifying. And like some lore points that are just like really messed up, I guess. And I think that's really fascinating. And I love like seeing the community like figure stuff out. And that's, I guess I've just like kept enjoying that, and I keep coming back to that silly jump scare bear game. And I hope I'm not the only one who just kind of like jump scare bear game. Also, this map is so evil. I do know, now that we have the flippers, I remember when we first found this island, we were very like sad because we couldn't get to this easily. Like we're like, oh my god, you have to build so many bridges. But now that we have the flippers, it's a different ball game. Do we have a rad lad? From my memory, we do not. Convert stamina loss from eating crops to stamina gain. Huh, cool. That's a very, very, very interesting ability. I think I'm gonna use this. Wow, okay, well, he might be dead. He genuinely might be dusted, but if he is not, we will catch him. Mumbleweed got poisoned, that's fine. We cannot use poison or we will kill Rad Lad. So that kind of limits our options. I killed Rad Lad. We can now use poison. Also, last episode we got that card that removes targeted effects. Oh man, I wish I would have had that last turn. I could have used that there, and then this turn I wish I had the one that healed everybody. So both are good. Again, we make good use of regen. I keep double clicking on accident for some reason today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually insanely sleepy right now. It's probably, actually, I was on the freeway all day. Not all day, but all morning. And it's a little tiring being on the freeway, you know? I was driving as well. I wasn't like a passenger. It was a little warm in my room. I should probably turn down my heat again. Because especially during the last episode, I closed my doors. The echo is slightly better. It's not great. I won't lie. This room's pretty empty. But wait, what? Why am I stuck in the? I got stuck in the inventory there for a second. I was hitting escape and I couldn't leave. This room's warm and it has the heater in it, but I closed the door, and I think the heater's thermometer is struggling to keep up. I did turn it way down, but I think it's still on, and it's making me very sleepy. But I will live. We're almost at the end of this recording, not almost, but we're further along in it than I think, because we already did like the fastest day ever. I guess we just never got in combat or something. Yeah, no spirits banished, no spirits caught at the end of the day. That's right. This is actually going to be the easiest dungeon of all time now that we can get to it. EDOAT. Also, I was really bummed. Oh, actually, I haven't uploaded that video yet. I don't think. But Wafote, I'm not going to call Wafote because we do the summer temple in it. But that video isn't uploaded either. That's the first one, or the last video I made finished before going out of town. And it's still sitting on my hard drive. But it'll be uploaded tonight. And I think I said it was going to upload on Thanksgiving. And then when my recording failed, I was so sad, honestly, that I just kind of gave up. I was just like, I don't want to upload. I'm so upset. I hated that it just failed on me randomly. It happens though. But I was like, I need to get out of town. I'm not gonna sit around. I was gonna like maybe upload multiple, but I was like, nah, that's not good. And then I was at my parents' house and I couldn't get their Wi-Fi to work. I had my laptop, but my parents' Wi-Fi is a nightmare, and I was just like, I'd rather not even try to deal with this than like ask them about it. It's mostly my fault because obviously I lived in that house for most of my life and I was like the tech person, but I didn't understand Wi-Fi and it's super boring, so I never liked to learn about it. And so I bought like the wrong shit and they still use it. I bought them one good thing. If you ever do, if you're on a wireless connection and you want to be on a wired connection, there's something called a power line. Basically, you plug it into an outlet, and it turns your outlet into like a hardwire connection. So you plug one end at the outlet, just like where your router is. And you can do it so it like is essentially just a power strip. So it basically is giving you more outlets. It's like, you know, it won't like get in the way. Then you can, oh my God, I just totally lost my train of thought. Also, are you gonna pass this on this turn? No, thank goodness. Oh shoot, Dropple is nearly dusted. Can we do this? Anyway, the power line turns your like wall connections essentially into a hardwire connection, and you can connect your computer hardwire. It's really cool. One of like just the best things I've ever purchased. I remember I bought it because I was like, Mom, Dad, I want to hardwire my computer. My parents were like, nah, because they didn't want to run a cable through our house, because obviously running an ugly cable is no good, and it saves you from having to run the ugly cable. So if you ever become a parent, your kid's like, I want to hardwire my computer, and you're like, you live in the basement. If we hardwire your computer, it will like, well, we won't be able to put our router in the right spot, or we have to run an ugly cable, or run a cable through the wall, which no one wants to do. That's super expensive. Yeah, use Powerline. Really cool piece of tech that I highly recommend. Also, it's dark in this dungeon, so I thought it was late, but we're doing okay. Also, Mumbleweed just keeps getting wrecked. I feel bad for him. He really does try his best. He comes to party every day. He just gets slapped around like nobody's business. Should we use our eyeball fruits on everybody? I really want to find someone that wows me. I'm growing a little jaded with our team. I think that there has to be something better. But at the moment, I haven't found anyone that I'm like, oh, okay, so that's the next addition to our team. I think one could be Bird Brain. You make it super tanky. You use Marsha to just debuff the ever-living crud out of it. And then you pass it on to the enemies. But it's just not crazy in the ways that like Marsha's really good, I think. And running 2 poison types, you're limiting a lot of the options you have. Like the only healing option you would have is the one that gives you, like, halves their poison, which no one wants to have your poison in battle. Another one is, like, you wouldn't have a lot of armor reducing abilities as well. So it's pretty bad. Also, I realized why Mumbleweed and Dropple are getting targeted so badly. It's because no one's going to target Marsha, because they're all poison types. So targeting Marsha, unless they want to do something defensive, they really cannot do much. Let's play Blind Blow. Let's play this. Also, I'm fighting stuff just kind of like to prove myself. I really don't need to. And I say that like we don't really need the XP. But sometimes it's just fun. It's just fun to do a fight. Also, we played the shortest first day ever, so why not lengthen? It's kind of funny. I can like honestly decide how long the episodes are, but just how much combat I do. It's very strange. And it feels weird. I think time should pass. Even if the time passes really slowly while you're fighting, I think time should pass while you're fighting. Hot take. Mumbleweed gained 98 experience points. Heck yeah. And let's balloon. I haven't talked about this in a long time, but you can walk off edge. If you have balloon equipped and you walk off an edge, it just makes you float. Also, I'm flying to this platform because it's speaking to me. Why would it be here? Who would have put it here? I knew it. I knew it. There was something about it. It spoke to me. And for that, we get the rectangular stool. Well, God, oh my God, if I didn't have rectangular stool, I think I probably would cry. That would have been pretty traumatizing. Also, this longer gap's probably one of those applications where I should use broom. but equipping it is kind of a pain. Oh no, broom? Broom is also better in this scenario. Two situations where you should use broom. First situation is when you need maneuverability. The second was when you need to fly long, which both were true. Just as far as energy efficiency goes, I guess. Let's go down. It's going down, 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 down. And I just can't believe my first love won't be around. Name that song. In fact, I can just summon the words to Justin Bieber's Baby. A song I haven't heard in probably not 10 years, more like 8 years. Yeah. Like, legitimately. And then I can just summon like an obscure moment. That's not the chorus. That was like a bridge of like one of the verses. Which, another thing about Justin Bieber's Baby, that song like kind of hip. I guess it is pretty hip. Pretty hip hop, sorry. I fell off because I didn't have my balloon equipped. But there's like Ludacris is on it. It is actually heavily hip hop inspired. I remember when my sister showed it to me, and she was like, "Doesn't that sound like a woman?" I think it was a very leading question, because I do agree. But now when I listen to that song, I'm like, not really. Not any more than like plenty of male artists before him, I guess. That being said, Justin Bieber hasn't made great music across his career. But I think his worst was yet to come. Early Justin Bieber is just like kind of annoying bubblegum pop music. There's nothing, atrocious about that. But at the, toward the end when he's making like Yummy, or I'm sure there's more. I didn't really listen to a lot of the projects in that Yummy era. Maybe Justin Bieber fans did. I feel like even Justin Bieber fans are kind of like, those albums like exist, but they're not really like in the canon of Justin. Like, you can be a Justin Bieber fan without having listened to. It has a pink cover. I don't know the name of the album. I'm not good with any kind of anything. That's not true. I'm like a trivia nerd. I feel like I should know the name of Justin Bieber's not as successful album. I know what the album cover looks like. It's pink. Got a picture of him on it. I just walked off the edge again. It's like, I love the way you can walk off the edge with the balloon, but it's probably best to just use broom. I would love to do a balloon only run. That's my favorite combo. 2-1-3, baby. Still need to find 2 more chests. Quenching bed. Oh, thank goodness. I keep making the same joke because I never decorate. One day I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be making a bathroom in this game, and I'm gonna be like, oh, thank God I have the quenching tub and the round stool. The round stool is probably gonna be more of a maybe an entryway piece. I love having a little. It's pretty cute when you have a nice little chair right in front of your door, right? So that when you show up to like someone's house or you're leaving and you go to tie your shoes, you have somewhere to sit. It's very kind, it's very considerate when people have that little chair. You don't have to sit on their stairs, which no one likes sitting on stairs. It's uncomfortable. So, if you just bought your first home and you're like, what should I do with my new home? I think that you should put a little chair by your door somewhere, or just some kind of a sitting space for your guests, so that when they're coming or going, maybe they just come in, maybe they want to take, well, even sitting down to take off your shoes is kind of S tier. Like, have you ever sat down to take off your shoes? It's like sitting down to pee for me. Right, I love sitting down to pee. I'm one of those dudes. Hot take, it's just nice. I can go on my phone easier. Honestly, that's all that matters to me. And thusly, I prefer sitting down. And sitting down to take off your shoes is so nice. You can use your hands instead of your feet. So you don't have to like get the back of your shoes dirty. If like your shoes are dirty, you can just pull them off. Like you physically, you do the two hand like, and you kind of pop them off your heel. I don't know. You cross your legs a little bit, getting the knee up. It's classy. It is very classy. I wish I had that kind of class. Sitting down to take off your shoes. Honestly, that's a take I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life. I've never thought about it, but like, S tier take. It's better than sitting down to pee. I've now, oh dude, just like a guy in a suit after a long day of work, sitting down to take off his shoes. S tier. S tier, like filmmaking. I'm imagining the moment now his wife's yelling at him. He's like, give me a beer. Maybe he's already got the whiskey in his hand as he walks in the door somehow. You're like, how? He's like, he was drinking in the car. Also, I forgot to heal, and we have just made a massive mistake. So, Dropple's getting poisoned. Everyone else is just targeting Marsha. So, we can get away with just the one heal. Also, our deck is now 26 cards. Much, much, much better. We're also going to heal one more with that. Okay. Next step. Let's do the AoEs. Oh, that's all we get. Dang. Okay. This might not go well. One, this was a very evenly matched fight. I just forgot to heal beforehand. We did get a dizzy, which is great, because that's going to be hard to come by, actually. We can almost take out Emo Shroom with one move right here. That was thunderous. That was very thunderous. It did almost nothing to the Guardian. But I think the way we're going to get through that chunky health bar is just by stacking huge amounts of poison. Which, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. This Emo Shroom in the back is also probably going to have to be a poison. It's not all true. We can get another Dizzy. We can apply some regen to Marsha. We're going to take it low and slow to start it off. Should we start stacking up the poisons? Or should we just spread out the poisons? Let's spread out the poisons. Marsha gets a little extra value from that. Also, what's Emo Shroom's ability as far as poisoning goes? If Dropple dies, that would get very bad very quickly. So that's another thing I need to be very considerate of. With 3 or less poison, reduce that poison to 0. Oh, okay. Not my favorite thing. I mean, it's probably Rhizome. You're dusted. You are dusted. I can't really do anything to currently. I just want to apply poison and you're not weak to poison. So, well, I mean, if I don't need to, I'll use it on you just to guarantee, because you're actually taking slightly less damage from poison. I still get the kill. Dang, artificial armor makes Dropple really not as powerful. Oh, Dropple is tangled. Oh no, wait, I just realized how bad this is. You're completely, like Dropple can't heal itself from the tangles. Completely shafting me, essentially. And I don't know if I actually have really any way around it. Dang. I can do this. I really shouldn't. I can't use consume this turn. I'm on a timer, really. I mean, he can't kill Marsha quickly. And if Dropple dies, I'm only pulling Marsha cards. I can still do damage, but like, we don't have the ways of getting rid of armor we need. Thankfully, Dropple's keeping the fight fair, but I think we actually still win. Marsha, you're a little bit cracked, but Tangle is really oppressive. Why does Poison have so many tools? Everything else in this game just, like, right, water types. You have regen, which actually, fair. Water regen's really good too. Electric types have charge, which I could not figure out how to like make work ever. I've read like from the charge cards I've seen, it just seems absolutely useless. I could be wrong. If you know how to use it correctly, tell me. Why do I have these seeds? Oh, because when you harvest a plant, you have a 25% chance of getting seeds. Of course. There we go. Okay. Concoctions. Let's get the spirit tree. And our inventory is... Oh! The last chest was the boss chest, you doofus. I need to remember that one. Also, my back has started hurting. And I now have a newfound sympathy for people with back pain. Because this is a different kind of back pain. I think I just like, tweaked my back. But I've never actually felt back pain. How would anyone deal with chronic back pain? I understand how debilitating it probably must be. And it's now kind of scaring me into like sitting up straighter maybe. I gotta like totally adjust my chair. My posture's so bad, guys. I've always just been like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. My back is amazing. But it's like nerve, like deep brain nerve pain. Which makes a lot of sense. So many nerves run through your back. But I'll be fine. I mean, my back's actually like gets fucking ruined every day, but whatever. I'm hard on my body. I appreciate it that way. I like life to push me, to give me a reason to have some chutzpah. Tobin, your boy got left behind. Tobin. Absentee father Tobin. Jesus. Wow. What a horrible guy. We also don't have any of our spirits following us. Kind of lonely. We did feed everyone today. Good. I kind of want to go sell my stuff to Zed. Oh, my inventory's full. Should we do some inventory management? I haven't actually showed the setup I have for inventory management. Have I? Yeah, I did. But actually, something I haven't done. If you press, what is it, R? It sorts. Hold shift to transfer stack. Okay, so you can't sort into stacks. That's what I was hoping for, but no such thing there. Just putting away. Should I use these on my team? I'm actually not gonna. I'm gonna save them. We can make, put away some seeds next. We can make some nests for these, which I should probably do. We also have a bunch of moonstone, which is crazy cool to me. Oh, we have a ton of moonstone. So we can get a moonstone tool upgrade. Or we could get the darkness defense thing. We'll have enough for both, actually. Craziness. Oh, we already have the cloth. Is that all you need for making nests? Now I can't remember. Also, I believe it was Osuno's birthday. I'm kind of scared to look, because I'm pretty sure we looked in the last episode. No, it's on the 16th, you goof. Remember 16. We asked out on the date on Saturday. Dude, I'm gonna forget about my date whenever I'm actually able to get one. I love how I was like my hubris. I'm like, well, we don't need the one for the dates because I'm never gonna miss a date. Yeah, right. Like my absentee mind is actually gonna be able to remember. Then again, I'm a very anxious person. I don't write like anything down. I just trust my anxiety to fuel me. So I never forget anything. It's not a great way to live your life. Lead to a lot of like awkward realizations at like 2 a.m. and then just like kind of just sheer panic for probably too long. It's probably not great for my heart, but so be it. Sometimes I get scared. I never felt the tightness in my chest, just pain in my heart. There's a difference, right? I forgot to make the dang. I was like, what was I thinking? But the nests. What I was doing. And then we'll call it. I'm gonna craft a bunch. Not that I'm gonna use them all, but I am gonna craft a bunch. And we can always let go of the spirits we get from these. We might as well try them to see if we get anything cool. I probably actually have more in storage somewhere. Because I haven't been planting them that much. Honestly, the collection's... it's looking okay. I would love to see what our count is up to, actually. Let's go to bed. Because we'll probably have... I don't know, we've been getting like a... we can catch spirits up to the max level. So we've done a lot of the spirit catching... let's see, it's spirits. Yeah, pretty high level, but we didn't get one. Archaeology. For mining. Oh, we didn't even do that much. Oh, no, we did dungeoning. That's right. Move faster in dungeons. 10% XP. 20% less health. Rock smacking, not super important. Additional treasure chests appear in the mines. Oh, in dungeons start combat with 1 extra energy. That feels really cool to me. Ideal ingots, Orga lore. Treasure trove. What is extra shiny? Or sell for 10% more. Clearly I wanted something over here. Rocks drop 10% ore? I guess so. I guess this is what I wanted. So I don't know what else I would have wanted. I'll do that for previous me because I can't decide. And we got another upgrade. Should I just start getting these? Again, we've still never looked at the recipe. You know what, guys? Just for me to be able to get off that horse because I don't know the next time I'm going to play. Because I actually have a good backlog right now. Also, spirits discovered 44 out of 69. So we are well over halfway there. Without touching poison types and really only getting started on fire types. We're going to look at the freaking recipe. Where's the recipe? That's why I haven't crafted. I don't know where the recipe is. It just says unlocks the recipe for fertilizer. But where? Well, we'll have to find out in the next one. If you know, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, consider subscribing. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers, and if we do, I'll shave a live rabbit live on stream, and then we'll pet it, and that will be it. So please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.